Let's do this first. Now let's get this party started. Oh. Hello again, EON. Good to see you again. I'm back to suffer once more. Once again, as always. I'm very good at suffering. Yes. One might say I even like it. At this point, it's hard to tell. Hi, Nutstapple, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'm playing EON. Big surprise. You know, I don't think I've played EON in a whole, maybe a whole day. So, obviously, it's time to play it again. Just keep going for it. I mean, this is literally the only way to beat the goddamn thing. Is just to keep going for it. Hi J-Dog, welcome to the stream. Thank you Vortec. I'm very happy to have finally beat Lit Fuse. I still need to post a video of me beating Rupture, me beating Acropolis, and now me beating Lit Fuse. So now I have 3 videos that are literally just like completion videos that I just haven't uploaded yet. Hello Jim Bluth, welcome to the stream. There's 2 J-Dogs. Yeah, apparently I found out there's also a Roblox J-Dog. Or I believe J-Dog YT has played Geometry Dash before. Or does actively play Geometry Dash? I can't remember. But anyway, the other J-Dog that's not me J-Dog. Not J-Dog, you know, I don't want to say I'm the real J-Dog, but I am older. And I did choose my name before you were born, other J-Dogs, so, you know. I don't want to say I'm the real one, but, like, if evidence were to point to anything, it would be to me being the real J-Dog. But again, I don't want to insinuate that you're not a real J-Dog, you're just not the real J-Dog. You know? Yeah, I had my name, like, when I was 6. 5 even. I know I had my name before you were even born. Sorry. You just... I'm just too old. What the fuck? Okay. Acropolis might be Extreme Demon? No, it's not Extreme Demon. Dang, blah, how old is you? I is 21. Bro. I'm old. I'm what one might call a boomer. Yeah, damn, 21. Can you believe there exist 21-year-olds? It's incredible. Impossible, even. Anyways, I know the other J-Dog does Roblox obbies or something. I don't remember. I barely even know what Roblox obbies are. I'm pretty sure they're just hard maps, but I'm not sure. You quit them? Oh, okay. Good for you. Roblox obbies are terrible. I hated them the whole time. Toxic community. Bro, every community thinks that they're a toxic community. I think just sometimes just people suck. But I mean, people say the geometry dashes. Bro, J-Dog, they did that? Okay, that is pretty toxic. I won't lie. That's pretty disgusting. Sorry. It's terrible of me to laugh. I'm so sorry. But like, what the fuck? That's just so unbelievable to me, right? So, not to ask, like, impertinent questions, right? But in the deepfake, are you the top or the bottom? I should have asked that. I'm so sorry. Bottom. You answered. I'm so sorry. Like, bro, if it happened to me, I'd just be like, I'd be pretty disappointed in people in general. But I don't actually have a good perception of how it would mentally affect me, right? Like, I think the thing I'd be most disturbed about is that people found my face in the first place. Or not really that they found it, but they found who I was in the first place when I'm not actively putting it out there. Obviously, if I started putting my face out there like I'm planning to do with Facecam, then I'm expecting this stuff to be done with it, right? Like, I just know if you put your face out there, then memes... It's pretty much becomes open source to the internet, even if you don't want it to be. Same thing with celebrity. Like, it's terrible that people do it, but it's going to be done. So, I'm just... Wait, it's basically glorified Call of Duty points? Wait, what is COD points? Oh, I see what you're saying. Yeah, no, I mean... That's really just a terrible thing to do. How can they even... So... I just don't know how people can, like, find your face if you don't really put it out there. I mean, obviously, I guess they could look for context clues or something, but... If someone were looking for my face, for example, I have no idea how they'd find it. Or, like, anyways, like, if they were looking for my face currently, anyway, they'd have to find out who I was, basically, and where I lived to do it, because I haven't put it out. So they'd either have to track down me or some of my friends to do it, or just somehow get me to click on an IP link so that they could track where my IP was. But in any case, they'd have to use some sort of super invasive process to do it. Right? Like, there's not... I'm sure the stuff about me is publicly available, but it's not really linked to me, you know? I'm sure there are links, but it's not like... Like, I don't say my name. Or my full name, anyway. Like, sometimes I say that I'm Josh, and sometimes my friends call me Josh, so... people will know that my name is Josh and not just J-Dog. But, like... I don't know. Connecting all of it seems like a lot of work. Right? So if you actually connect all of that, like, you just have to have a lot of time on your hands and a lot of hate on your mind. But it takes some serious dedication to find someone like that. In my opinion, I'm pretty sure. I'm not a cybersecurity major, I'm a computer science major, which are adjacent but not necessarily the same. Do you have any other extremes? No, I've never beaten anything else in terms of extremes. I have 3 insane demons now. I have Rupture, Acropolis, and Lit Fuse. I would say I have 4, except I Love You got demoted to Hard Demon for some reason. Probably by a bunch of extreme grinders who don't actually know that it's insane demon. But, you know. I bet, yeah, I know IPs don't give as much info as people say, but they give location data, which is usually enough to really narrow down on someone. Like, with location data, it's pretty easy to fuck people over. Or to find out more about people. Once you start having, like, their specific location in the world, or even just narrowed down to within a mile, then it starts becoming really easy to narrow down who you're looking for. You have to go after this attempt. I mean, here's the thing. What if this attempt lasts for the the next 45 minutes, you know? Like, what are you gonna do then? Are you staying for the whole attempt, or are you just saying, you know, you gotta go sometime soon? Hello, Jalen. Welcome to the stream. Then you have an excuse, I see. J-Dog, I do remember what you told me. Fellow J-Dog. You said I was gonna beat it on the 13th. You gave me June 13th. That's my date. Right now, if I beat it on this attempt, I would still beat it on June 11th. But if I had to start another attempt after this, then it might be June 12th by the time I beat it. Which, I mean, that's kind of crazy on its own to think about. Yeah, J-Dog's an East Coast person. How many attempts do I have? I have no clue. I have like 3 attempts. Is that right? 3 attempts that have gone past 80. Or 3 total attempts that have gone past 80, I think. I think that's correct. I think that's a more accurate way of looking at this level, but you know. The most accurate way is like number of attempts past 90. Or not really. The most accurate way is like number of attempts past 20, and every attempt past 20 is really a real attempt, so. But other attempts still take a lot of time, it's just that, you know. Is this something you practice runs of? Yeah, you have to practice, because you have to know what's coming up. There's some tough sections and stuff, and you have to practice those. I have a run from 90 to 100, and then I have like 60 to 98 or some shit. I don't know. But technically I have the level in 2 runs because I have 91% and 90 to 100. But so J-Dog, if you don't do roadblocks anymore, then what do you do? You trying to figure that out yourself? Oh, that's okay. Sometimes it's worth taking time to figure things out like that. Are you still interested in doing like games? Are you still interested in uploading stuff on your YouTube channel, or like? Bye, cat lover. Thanks for coming to this stream. I know you said you had to go after that attempt. You might make content on random stuff. Is like part of your motivation to make content like the views that it gets, or do you not care? Like, I know people say they don't care, but like, actually think about it. Do you care a little? You post it for memories? Okay. I was gonna say, if you're posting to make views, or to have views, then posting random stuff just usually isn't the way to go. I don't know. The things I like to upload, I really like uploading like my creative process. I actually unlisted, I have a video or a short with 350,000 views or something, and I unlisted it because it was stupid. And I was still getting like comments from it and weird views from it, and I didn't really care about it. I didn't want it there, so. Yeah, but like one of the things I really like making content on is my creative process. And obviously, this isn't really creative process kind of material right here that I'm doing right now. But like, this is something that I'm doing. Excuse me. EON is something I'm doing as a challenge to myself. You could, if you really wanted to stretch it, you could call it performance art, but really I'm uploading this because I want to share like my accomplishments or the process to my accomplishments, you know? Like one of the things about doing this is it shows people like, oh, you can do stuff like this, like ridiculous shit, like, oh, you want to make you want to play a 1 hour long level and you want to try and beat it. I mean, this one's only 55 minutes, but Cornbread Travel is going to be 1 hour long, and I'm going to try to verify that. And that's partly because, like, I won't lie, that's partly because verifying a 1 hour long level would be really awesome, and I could really get involved in a lot more projects with a lot more people. Like, it would open my ability to talk to more people right now. Because right now, as a creator, I'm not great. I'm still improving, but I'm still not up there. And I don't have a lot of huge achievements that I can connect with people about or use as relevance, right? So, verifying a 1 hour long level allows me to be a little more relevant and maybe get the chance to work with a greater pool of people, which includes like people who are more well known and more well respected. It's a little bit of a weird way of thinking about it, but like, basically what I'm saying is like, it's partly because it would get a lot of views to do a 1 hour long level, but also because like I really enjoy that kind of challenge, like something that just looks totally fucking impossible, but like I'm not able to do stuff that's on like the totally fucking insane impossible level right now on like just like I'm not a sprinter, you know, I'm an endurance runner. I can't do like this impossible stuff on the scale of like fucking Acheron and shit, right? I can't do tidal wave, none of that. I'm not good enough at Geometry Dash to do that kind of thing. So I'm doing endurance levels kind of just because I enjoy them, and I think there's so much more to be pushed with endurance levels, right? Like EON is the longest level right now that's rated. Obviously there's stuff like Desert Bus, but Desert Bus isn't really interesting. And it's not really, I don't consider it as much of a level as it is just like a challenge extended forever. It's not supposed to be a genuine level. It's not actually trying to do something cool. It's just trying to be the longest thing that anyone's ever beaten. And the way it does it is just by being fucking 8 hours long, right? So it's not really interesting in any way. It's just long. But I think there's definitely room to explore in Geometry Dash right now. Like there's always been different avenues for exploration. You saw first, like the first avenues of exploration for extra long levels came with like custom music, and you had levels like Tetrix. And Tetrix was one of the first levels that really experimented with the length and being a really long level, you know, an extra long level. And trying to do that. And then you had stuff in 2.0 like Lonely Travel. There have been other stuff to experiment, right? There's been experiments with difficulty, and that's how we pushed up to the extreme demons that we have today. And there's been experiments with different types of gameplay, and that's how we got stuff like flow gameplay. Experiments with decoration have led to the different styles of deco we have today, like modern deco. You'll see levels like the levels using the free 99 songs and their styles of decoration, and all of that comes from different kinds of experiments into different avenues of Geometry Dash, right? Experiments into effect levels led to 9 circles, led to some of the classic 2.0 effects, but led to some of the most amazing levels are built on these experiments and trying something new. And so that's what I think right now long levels, really long levels represent in Geometry Dash, because we thought we had been exploring long levels, but really in the game there were travel levels, which were extra long levels, which people thought were really long. But then Ren kind of showed with the long walk home, like, oh, you guys don't really have anything yet, right? Like, and then there's Larga Espera, some other really famous, really long levels that came out. And there's like 15 minutes long, and it's like, okay, this is starting to get to a point where it's really intense and really scary to do such a long level. And then you come to a level like EON now, which we have now, which is 55 minutes long. You get to 25% on EON, you've done the equivalent of the long walk home. Literally. You've done one long walk home. By the time you get to 25%. Isn't that insane? Like, the fucking ridiculousness of what I just said, right? Like, the long walk home is well known as one of the longest experiences in Geometry Dash, and now you come up to EON and you're like, okay, so I sit here for one long walk home and I'm at 25%. Time to do it 4 more times, you know? That's how long this level is. And so there's so much more to be experimented with in level lengths that are longer than 15 minutes, right? That are 15 minutes or longer. Because the thing is, right, like levels like this, there's a really good reason levels like this aren't created very often. It's because it takes so much effort to build this a level this long, right? Like EON has pretty basic decoration, right? And I guarantee you, this still took a really freaking long time to build. So if you want to make something that's long and looks good, and something that's not just a layout, right, it's going to take you a long time to do. I'm making a 15-minute long level, right? I hit the editor limit. And I'm in the process of making this 15-minute long level, I've realized, like, oh shit. Hold on. I've been just working on the layout right now. I have the layout, like, 90% of the way done. I have like 2 minutes left to go on the layout for the rest of the song. But it took me like a full month to really build it, and I was building it under specific conditions and a couple different things, right? I wasn't really working on it full time, but like I was putting some serious effort into it, and it took me a long time just to build the layout. So, building a level this long takes so much effort that's why it's not experimented with very much. But I think there's so much more you can do with the intensity of a level, and so much more you can do with the theming of a level when you make it this long. right? Because you can really ramp up the intensity in different sections and make the level a lot more of a story. The same way that songs that are this long start becoming a lot more of a story or start becoming really uninteresting, right? Like, you look at True Values of Life, and one of the reasons True Values of Life isn't very interesting is because the song is Snowy Roads by Curse Snake. You listen to Snowy Roads by Curse Snake, you listen to the song for approximately like 3 or 4 minutes, and you've heard the whole song, pretty much. Like, it's not an exceptionally interesting song. It's nice to listen to, but it's not really necessary. You could play the level on mute and get a very similar experience. And that's a serious problem. Like, if your song isn't telling a story, then it's going to be really tough for your level to tell a story. So you need, for really long levels like this, you need some sort of story to happen for it to be really interesting. Even Cornbread Travel is going to struggle a little bit, or probably a lot with this, because Cornbread Travel feels like such a mashup. It's going to be really hard to place an identity on Cornbread Travel. So people won't be able to connect with it as well. Because it's just, like, not themed around anything. I can tell you right now, like, that's something Cornbread Travel is going to struggle with. Hi GJ Subsir, welcome to the stream. So there's so much more to be experimented with storytelling in Geometry Dash and storytelling through gameplay, really. Because there's already storytelling in Geometry Dash and stuff like that. But, like, telling this story through gameplay is a lot different, right? Like, this level does it well, but not exceptionally well. The super difficult ending really is nerve-wracking, and no attempt is really sure until the very end. But, this level still doesn't do, the idea of telling a story through your gameplay very well. There's more that could be done. Obviously, there's some... The song representation in this level is pretty exceptional. Every part feels like it fits with the song, and the parts change dramatically to match the different styles of the song and such. So the song representation is really nice in the level. It's just that I feel the gameplay could do a little more to fit in, because a lot of the easier parts are just the same gameplay. Not exactly the same gameplay, but, like, it just feels the same to play. Actually, you know what? I gotta retract a lot of my statements about that, because almost no part in this level, you play this level, and almost no part feels the same as any other to play. They feel similar, but that's probably just Ren's style pulling through. I think I have to retract my statement about that, because I don't think that's quite correct. I don't think I've done it justice. And there's definitely good storytelling in this gameplay. It's hard for me to decide how well it's executed here, especially since it's the first of its kind. There's nothing to compare it to. I don't even think in the layout I've made for my 15-minute long level, I don't even think really in that level I've done my gameplay storytelling very well. I don't think so. I've tried to just make, like, fun gameplay, and really what I wanted was to make, like, an interesting level for 15 minutes, right? Something that's fun to play, but it doesn't have a lot to say or anything. So I think, like, I haven't told, like, a very interesting story with it. So artistically, my level is not really as complex as it could be if I really wanted to make something more interesting. I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing. I think it's just, like, a trait of the level. But there's just so much to be experimented with creating a level this long, right? Like, you start getting levels that are as long as an episode of a TV show, right? Ideally not as long as a movie, but, like, the medium has never really been pushed this far as like, length goes. And so there's more to be done. And there's definitely songs that can accommodate this kind of experimentation. And this just happens to be one of the songs that does it so well, that accommodates this type of experimentation so well. Like, Rin found an absolute banger of a song to try out for this, or to use for this idea. I mean, Kakawa is just a great choice for long songs that kind of ponderously make their way somewhere, but are constantly changing and constantly keeping your attention. And just the fact that you could name different parts by their theming, similar to how you would name a speedrun by different sections, right? Like, you could name a Minecraft speedrun by, you have the first overworld, you have the Nether, you have the Bastion, then the Fortress, then you have, right? In Geometry Dash, there's already room for this somewhat, right? But generally, your sections are short, right? Like, you have, for example, Glorious Fortress by Jam Attack, and you have, in that level, you have a beginning kind of ponderous garden section, and then some point later, there's a forest section, and a castle section, a cloud section, and stuff like that. But all the sections are relatively short. You don't get to stay long enough to really explore them, like you might be able to for a level this long. Like, you might be able to spend a whole 3 minutes in a castle section, really going through a castle and the different rooms and all these different things to explore in a level like this. So there's more to be had. Yeah, 17% is a reference to the long walk home, in my opinion. But, I mean, the fact that long levels are here and now they're going to be... I mean, more people are going to be experimenting with them because of stuff like EON and Cornbread Travel and stuff like One More Attempt. So, I mean, a lot of people will give up on it, but there will be ideas put forth and there is potential for something really great to come out of it. And that's why I'm kind of here right now. I want to be on the cutting edge of that, because I think there's something really interesting coming up in Geometry Dash based on this. I did the same thing as last time, what the hell? Hi, Subster. Thanks for coming to the stream. What? You find EON is hard for the level itself. How long it is? It's definitely how long it is. It's not so much the level itself. The ending is hard. But, I mean, really, just it being this long is not really for the difficulty of being this long, right? The difficulty of the level comes almost entirely from the fact that over this period of time, not making a mistake is really fucking difficult. Like, it's just, like, random. A lot of your deaths feel like random chance, like that last death, right? Where it's just like, why did I die? I clicked a little too early. Could happen at any time, really. But it's just like, that's what most of your deaths on this level feel like. And it's just because, like, oh, that's something that wasn't really preventable, right? Like, obviously I could have clicked later. It was technically preventable. But, like, really? Really, like, sometimes just something happens, right? Sometimes you just do it wrong. It's not really, that wasn't really a preventable death in the same way that a lot of deaths are. Yeah, so that death was, like, really annoying because it's just, like, it's at, like, the 40% ship, which I hate that ship, but, like, that's beside the point, right? It's just really far into the level, but, like, not really to anything that was foreseeable or preventable or something that I should have prepared for, right? Like, oh, by the way, you should prepare for 40%, like, that specific place where you drop with the ship. Like, no. What do you mean I should prepare for that? I should just be able to do that. Right? None of this shit is stuff that you really need to prepare for that you die to on this level. It's just stuff that happens because you're playing a level that's an hour long. So, like, there's just gonna be a mistake sometimes. As you get better at the game, too, your margin of error and these kinds of mistakes don't happen as much. Right? You're just general consistency. Right? Like, when playing a super easy level, like, stuff where I massively mess up and, like, go in a way where I would crash no matter what is not, like, super common. But stuff where I miss by just, like, that much is very common, right? So the better you get, the less, like, your kind of margins are for just, like, an unfocused click. But it's still, like, it's something that just happens. Honestly, it would feel painful spending, like, 30 minutes getting far and then die to something that is just a little mistake. That would hurt so much. Dude. I mean, you could just ask how much it hurts. I'll tell you, it hurts. Probably not as much as you're thinking. Like, I was a little upset by that because that was a little ridiculous. But it's not like that doesn't hurt quite so much as you would think. Because, really, I wasn't at the part yet where it would hurt. Like, if I had gotten past 60, when I died to stuff past 60, a lot of times that hurts. Or all the times I've died to something past 60, that's hurt. Right? And that's hurt. What we said, dying to something early. Dying early is frustrating. Dying late is sad. That's how I'll describe it. But I mean, you can see I'm at 8% now, right? In another 2%, I'll be a quarter of the way to where I died. So it's not like totally bad. Like, maybe my perception of time's fucked because this is the beginning of the level where I don't need to pay that much attention. But, like, it doesn't feel like I've been sitting here for all that long since my last death, right? But a lot of what people think hurts about this level doesn't hurt as much, right? Like, dying to 91 hurt a lot, but the reason it hurt so much was mainly because right after, I did 90 to 100. So it showed me that, like, if I hadn't died there, or if I had kept a hold of my nerves throughout the whole thing, or if I hadn't had the nerves, like, I would have been fine. But I just died due to nerves, basically. Right? But, like, this level doesn't hurt nearly as bad as you think it does. From an outside perspective. Right? You just think, when I first saw this level, I was like dying anywhere past 50 hurts so bad, right? And it's like, it doesn't hurt so bad. Like, it's frustrating. No, it's not frustrating. It's just sad. It's like, I shouldn't have died there or whatever. The stuff that hurts the most is when you die in a stupid place that you shouldn't have died to. Like, my 89 death hurts so much worse than my 91 death. So my 91 death was way more expected, but my 89 death was me literally jumping over dash orb and then sitting for 10 seconds waiting to die because I messed up so badly on the easiest part of the level. So yeah, 89 hurt way more than 91. But what hurts isn't dying far, what hurts is dying easy. And not necessarily dying easy randomly, dying easy like in such an atrocious way, right? And that part was so easy that dying in that way was just ridiculously far off from me. Like, it wasn't that I was like, oh, just a little off. It was that I had to be really far off to actually mess up that much. These levels are time consuming, but the thing is, they're not as time consuming as you would think, right? You think it's so time consuming, but there's so many fewer attempts spent on these, right? Than an actual, not an actual level, but on a shorter level, right? You think like, oh, like it seems so time consuming, you spend like an hour getting to 80% and then another hour trying to get back, but on really hard levels you also spend an hour and you don't even get to 80. You get to like 50 once, or like you get to like 80 3 times in 2 hours or whatever on a really hard level. But then like you spend about the same amount of time, it's just that it's shorter and harder. So it seems like you're not spending as much time, but really you are. It's just that each attempt feels like it has more potential. Well, some attempts on this attempt won't feel like it has potential until I hit the hi-hats part. The tick 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 tick, you know? Yeah, Raw Rail, I do agree. Eon's song does feel nostalgic. It's a lot of the like guitar and the huge amount of reverb on some stuff. There's just some stuff in it that really, I don't know. It fits with the nostalgic vibe. Like you're saying. Wow. You know, like that. Right there. I feel like wow. Like these wows really add to nostalgia sensations. It hits the spot. Oh, and this part of the song is just so relaxing. The aquarium part of the level is just so nice. And also, yeah, this part of the level is definitely the part of the level that feels the most like The Long Walk Home. Both in the gameplay and just, like, the decoration. Bye, Subster. Thanks for coming to the stream. Yeah, you can, if you can, you know, you can check back in 30 minutes to see how it went. Or, I guess not 30 minutes, in like 45 minutes. If I'm playing from 0 in 45 minutes, or if I'm playing an attempt in 45 minutes, then you'll know that this attempt didn't work out. But if you check in 45 minutes and I'm either not here or doing something else, you'll know it worked. Yeah, I changed go from fast parts to 90 because I'm like, really? I don't really need to go until 90. You can still go at 60 if you like, but I mean, 90% is where it really counts. One fun thing you could do, I guess, is you could count percentages backwards, you know, like how many percent are left. You'd be like, right now, you'd say, like, you'd go right now and you'd say 69, right? And then when, obviously when 32% hits, then you would say 68, and then 67, and so on, you know? It's an interesting exercise because you start seeing like, wow, this level's fucking long. You know, something like that. Well, you can bet damn well I'll be concentrating at that ship part this time, so... I mean, I don't anticipate that I'll die in that way again, but, like... That doesn't, like, stop later deaths down the line due to stupid shit. It just stops this specific one. Jesus, how did I... Oh, I died to that. I see. Really? That's so dumb. Hi Henry, welcome to the stream. $12 being 720 minutes looks good because you did 6 times 12 as a kid, and 6 is half of 12. But 6 times 12 was on your multiplication table. Actually, in my opinion, 9 hours also, like 6 times 9 also looks good, but that's just because if you do 540, you do 5 plus 4, it's 9, so it also looks good, in my opinion. And 6 times 6 being 360 also looks good. But 6 times 7 being 420, I mean, that looks good for other reasons. No. But actually, 6 times 11 looks ugly to me. And also 6 times 13, 780? Bro. Hell no. Alright, let's not die here this time. That was really dumb last time. I seriously died there. Unbelievable. Let's go. My favorite ship part in the whole level. Woo! We love this ship part. Everyone cheer for this ship chart. Actually, have any of you played I Spy Funhouse for PC on DVD or... yeah, I believe it's on PC ROM. Or Or DVD-ROM. I don't remember, man. CD-ROM? That's probably right. Anyway. It was on disc for PC. And if any of you have played I Spy Funhouse, you'll understand why this part gives me I Spy Funhouse vibes. Not Carnival vibes, but I Spy Funhouse vibes. Or maybe you won't understand. Maybe I'm talking out of my ass. Plain Lit Fuse has prepared for me for this section. Oh yeah, straight wave. Look at that, baby. Oh, Lit Fuse, baby. Oh my god! Dude, I still fucking hate this part. This part's so dumb. I hate that shit part so much. Fuck. That's so dumb. I was almost out of there too. I just need to focus for like a little bit longer. Like literally, I just needed to focus for just a little longer. That's all. I just needed to focus for just that much longer in that part. Because literally, that's... There's nothing to say after that death, really. It's just... It's stupid, because... I know that ship part, right? That ship part and we are worst enemies. That specific, that colorful part, and we hate each other. Mutually. It's obviously mutual. You see, it just killed me there. But like, these other parts, when they kill you, they just kill you because you messed up. But that part kills you because it hates you. That part kills you because it wants to be jank. It wants to be quirky, so it's gonna kill you there. That's why I hate that part. Because fuck that part, dude. So annoying. Not even good. Like, that part just sucks. Like, I just hate that part so much. It's not even funny, right? It's not like I hate it because I died to it. I hate it because it just sucks. It's not, like, that part of the level is just, like, the least fun part of the level, I think. It's really awkward with the ship for no reason, and it's just, the blocks aren't well, they're not put there, like, to be platforms or obstacles. They're just not put there with any thought whatsoever, right? Like, there wasn't any thought of, like, how you should get through it in that part. It's just like, oh yeah, just random scattered stuff here, and just, you know, find your way through it. But there wasn't anything designed about it. It's just, I mean, I'm pretty sure Ren just copy-pasted this 3 types of annoying structures over and over. And that's what the thing I hate about the other ship part is, too, is because it's just so awkward. It's like Ren didn't playtest that part. It's like he just made it. And it was like, well, you know, what I'll do is I'll say this is a ship part, right? And then this is a cube part, and I'll make the cube part, and I'll make some of these small ship parts that I want to make. But then some of these were just ship parts that were just empty before, and he's like, well, I need to put some obstacles in here. And so he just, like, kind of copy-pasted these obstacles, but he copy-pasted them in a way that was really annoying, right? Because the way he initially set them up was bad, so, like, when you copy-paste a bunch of it over and over, it just turns out worse. Because they're just haphazardly placed around without much thought. And most of the levels just not like that. Which makes it all the more frustrating that there is a section that is like that. And not just one of them, there's 2 of them, so. most of the levels, well, like, look at this part. It's not like haphazardly throwing around blocks. The blocks are meant to guide you and meant to be there as obstacles, or even in some places to confuse you, but never just because they need to be there. They're always because they were placed there thoughtfully, right? But in the other section I was talking about, and the section I just died to, I mean, blocks are just there because they need to be, right? Ren was like, okay, I'm gonna do this, and this game mode, and this game mode, and this game mode for this section. And then we need some structures, so I'm gonna take like 7 or 8 of these different types of structures, and then I'm gonna copy paste them around, and I'm gonna copy paste these two together so that they'll be in this specific formation all the time. And also, it turns out, because I didn't playtest this section, that this formation actually makes this really annoying kind of movement that's not fun at all for this specific section, you know. But like, whatever, I didn't playtest it, so I don't know that. Anyway, have fun. When you design the rest of your levels so well, and then there's just that part that stands out like a sore thumb, like it doesn't have good gameplay to back up how ugly it looks, right? And it doesn't have like sufficiently easy and non-awkward gameplay to make up for how ugly it looks, right? It just looks bad and feels bad, bro. You can't make excuses for that part. It's just no good. EON, yeah, EON has 140k. I did know that. A lot of it's actually because a lot of it he could have saved, except he uses enter and exit effects on everything to add to the level. Because when you are running on this low of an object count per part, or per minute, you have to use some other stuff to really augment it, right? So the enter and exit effects really do a lot of heavy lifting in some of these parts, just to add more movement to the screen and something more interesting. Like, if this whole level had don't fade, don't enter, one, it would be easier technically because you could see easier, but also, like, if this whole level had don't fade, don't enter on, it would be a lot less interesting. Like, it would look significantly uglier. And you just don't think about it, but it adds that little bit of extra movement that the level needs when it's this low object count. And this basic, right? I've been counting the percentages till I'm back to that percent, and I can tell you right now that I've just reached 30% of the way to the place I died. Approximately. It's not exact, but like, that's something to look forward to, because getting back to that will just be really nice. Like, just being like, okay, yeah, fuck you, I got to this part again, and now I'm past you, and you suck, and you never were good to begin with, right? Literally. The best part is, like, just before I get to the fast part is when I reach 40% of the way there. And then just after I finish the fast part, right, is when I get to 50% of the way there. So, like, I'm getting closer all the time. It's really nice. And I can get back to that part, and I can spit in its face as I just pass by. Hi Marco, welcome to the stream. I do know you. You are Marco. See, I am a genius. I know you. I even know your name. Hi Insane Mad Gamer, welcome to the stream. To the 17. I'm glad you're here to watch the grind. Welcome to the stream, everyone. Thanks for subscribing, Marco. I hope you enjoy your stay. Keep subscribing as long as you want to. If I start making shitty content, hit that unsubscribe button. That's really important, you know. And now we're officially 40% of the way to the place I died. What an unbelievable death, by the way. It's so dumb. Let's go do the fast part. Hold on. Alright, we're approximately 50% of the way to where I died. Halfway there. The question is whether this is the easier half. I think so, honestly. There's some pretty hard stuff in the first half that is there, and I really don't know if this second half is really that much harder, if it is at all. But really, okay, so really, it's the first 50% or first 60% of EON that's like a little harder. Like this harder sections in between. But the parts that really are kind of tough are more scattered somewhere near the beginning here. And then you have, of course, 90 to 100. But really, the difficulty kind of sloughs off somewhere after 65%, all the way until 90. So. And by the way, if you're looking up the definition of the word slough, you want to spell it S-L-O-U-G-H. Okay, because English is awesome, and we decided that slough, instead of being spelled like snuff or stuff, should be spelled with an O-U-G-H, because all our favorite terrible spellings are O-U-G-H for some reason. You know, enough, slough. You can also pronounce slough as slew, depending on what type of slough you're talking about. Because if you're talking about to slough off, as in his dry skin sloughed off because it ran out of lotion for his skin, I don't know, that's a really weird example. But like, you know, something just kind of falling off, right? That's slough. Right, but if you have more of a slow-moving, I believe it's like a slow-moving creek or a slow-moving river. I mean, usually it's not as big as a river, if I'm remembering right. But you have a slough, or maybe, shit. I'm not remembering the exact definition. Someone look this shit up and post it in the chat so that we know what it actually is, right? I'm not going to be looking at it, so I will just stay uninformed. But you will inform all the other chatters who are listening to my drabble, and they will actually understand that my babble is not the truth that I insist it is. All this dribble and this drivel is driving me crazy. I'm craving for a Croven Crow, but I know that I won't go until everything is just so Unbelievable. There you go. There's one of those mistakes that you're talking about. There's one of those things. There you go. What is it? Who knows? To be fair, that's one that you have to know about. So, if you don't know, you can... How to delicately put this? You can click too late there. It seems obvious. But, if you click wrong into the ball portal, then you're fucked. If you click too early or too late. Actually, if you click too early, technically you can recover, but it's kind of rare. Because you have to be prepared to click too early, and then you barely recover in time, so... ideally, you click at the correct time, but if you don't, then you have to realize in the moment, and you have to recover by clicking the first pink orb really late. And it's just not feasible to do. So I just planned that I clicked it at the right time, and then if I didn't, then I'd just get fucked that attempt, you know? Oh, it happens. On we go. I don't know, I guess we're turning into a polyrhythm stream now. I'm definitely off beat. Or off tempo. Oh. Little bro is not Eminem. Yeah, you know. Let it breathe a little. I figure it's a little annoying if I beatbox off tempo. But is it worse if I shift my tempo, like kind of while beatboxing, just to try and like match it, but like keep shifting back and forth because that part is really hard to keep time on? Or is it better if I just keep beatboxing off tempo at the same tempo. It's not like I don't know if I'm rushing or dragging or any shit like that, but like I can generally keep it within a similar tempo range. It won't be the exact same, but you know. Oh, tired of all these crap rappers biting their rhymes cause I'm their backstabbers. We go a little something like this. Hit it. You know what? You'll beat this. La-di-da-di. La-di-da-di. La-di, la-di. La-di-da-di. We likes a body. We don't cause trouble, we don't bother nobody. We're just some men that's on the mic. When we rock up on the mic. Rock up on the mic. Rock up on the mic. We rock up the mic. For all of y'all, keeping y'all. Just to see you shine. Enjoy yourself. Cause it's cool when you cause a cozy condition. Or what is it? It's cool when you're in a cozy condition. I know that we create because that's our mission. So listen close to what we say because this types of shit happens every day. Woke up around 10 o'clock in the morning. I gave myself a stretch up. I'm morning yawning. Let's see how much of this I remember. There's definitely some parts I just don't remember correctly. Right? So, I'm on and yawning. Went to the bathroom to wash up. Got some soap up on my face and my hands up on the cup and said, mirror, mirror on the wall. Who is the top choice of them all? There was a rubber-double. 5 minutes it lasted. The mirror said, you are, you conceited bastard. But that's true. That's why I wouldn't have no beef. So I washed off the soap and brushed the gold teeth. Is that correct? It's oil overlay because my skin gets pale. And then I got a file for my fingernails. Something on my behalf. Let the bubbles in the tub so I could take a bubble bath. Clean, dry is my body and hair. Put on my brand new Gucci underwear. For all the ladies I'm not taking, I got the Johnson Baby powder and the Hello Cologne. Fresh, dressed like $1,000,000. I got the ballet shoes and clean white tux. Stepped out the door, stopped short, oh no. I went back in cause I forgot my tango. And then I dilly down. I went into the alley. I ran into my old girl, Sally from the valley. This girl plays hard to get. So I said, what's wrong? Cause she looked upset. She said, it's all because of you. I'm feeling so blue. You went away. And now my life is filled with rainy days. That was off tune. Oops, my bad. I love you so, how much you'll never know, 'cause you took your life away from me. Damn. Now what was I to do? She's crying over me and she was feeling blue. I says, don't cry, dry your eye. Here comes your mother with those two little guys. No, I'm just chilling, because I have nothing to do while I get through the first 20%. Like, I don't even have to pay attention until I get to like 20%. It's ridiculous. Because I know all this shit. Where was I at? Here comes your mother with those two little guys. The mean mother walks up to me, says, hi. Looks Sally in the face and decks her in the eye. Punched her in the belly and stepped on her feet. Slammed the child on the hard concrete. Bitch was strong, the kids was gone. Something was wrong. I said, what is going on? I tried to break it up. I said, stop it, leave her. She said, if I can't have you, she can't either. She grabbed me closely by my socks, so I broke the hell out like I had the chicken pox, but she gave chase. She caught up quick. She put a finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, she said, what'd she say? What did she say? Oh no. She put a finger in the face of MC Rick. She said, why don't you give me a play so we can go down in my OJ? And if you give me that okay, I'll give you all my love today. Oh Ricky, 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 can't you see? Somehow your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your jazzy ways. MC Rick, my love is here to stay. And on and on and on she kept on. The bitch been around before my mother's born. I said cheer up, I gave her a kiss. I said you can't have me, I'm too young for you, miss. She said no you're not, then she starts crying. I says I'm 19, she says stop lying. I says I am, go ask my mother. And with your wrinkle pussy, I can't be your lover. To the tick-tock, you don't stop. And to the tick-tick, you don't quit. Hit it. Oh, that song's so good, but it's way better when sung by someone who's not me. Jesus. Sorry for butchering that, guys. If you're looking for it, look up Lottie Dottie by Slick Rick and Dougie Fresh. You should find it. So good. Real hood classic, you know? Like, super classic song. That song, you'll find samples of it everywhere. In so many different songs. Obviously, you know, Biggie, 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 can't you see? Sometimes your words just hypnotize me. And I just love your flashy ways. That's why you so broke. That's why they so broken, you so paid. Or something like that. You know, the one Hypnotized by Biggie. You'll see it in Here Comes the Hot Stepper. You'll have Hit It. You can actually hear it in Waterflame's song Dance Off. There is a reference to it in there somewhere. I can't remember exactly what the reference is, but I do remember picking up on it. I think, you know what it is? I believe it's when, at some point, says, okay, party people in the house. And that's in Dance Off. At some point. And so you can hear it in the middle of the song. So yeah, that song has a lot of samples. Just because it's so good. Alright, get ready for a robot goofy walk. Oh yeah. Oh, we walking. Oh, we strolling. Oh yeah. Alright. Oh, let me pay attention. Also, I want to find out what Henry said. Because he said something recently, but I'll have to wait until I hit the auto section in the middle, and I can take a look. So hold on, Henry. I'll get to you. Just you wait. You must believe. Alright. This is the Atto ATP. What the hell? I don't understand anything you said, but okay. Now concentrate anyway. I believe that's what you're trying to say. Like, this is the moment you should be concentrating. Like, stop distracting yourself with ridiculousness. Pay attention to what you're doing, J-Dog. I don't know. Is that what you're saying? The other thing, alright, what should we do? 2 hours in the stream, it's currently 1 AM for me. I think the answer, let's try to beat this. Watch, if you go up here, it says no. Oops, that's not what you're supposed to do. Oh my god, stop doing this wrong. down, middle, middle, same middle for a while. Yeah, so you go down, middle, middle, and just stay middle for a little bit. Get in the middle, get down, and then just kind of fall along the spikes, because the spikes are tricky, because they're like in the middle, sort of, but they follow a weird pattern. So you actually have to kind of do a swoopy pattern to actually deal with the spikes. What the hell? I swear I'm not close enough to those, actually. So, this robot part's probably the most difficult part of the level. Just because that jump actually. I don't know what it is about that jump, but I just don't like it. Ouch. Door bay, choose way, but it's a mon level. Stop. You have to not hit the pink orb too. It's kind of tough. It looked like I died while I was right in the middle on that one, so. Yeah, you've gotta be super early on that blue orb. I'm not sure exactly how it goes, but it's like. I could honestly go for a run from this to 100, and that's what I probably need, but I don't want to do that, so I'll go for a run from that wave part to 100 instead. That ball part might kill me in normal mode if I'm not paying attention. Stop doing that. What the fuck? I actually suck at remembering what to do. Alright, let's get our run. That robot part in the middle still needs some more practice. But let's get our run from 6100 and then go back and do that. Alright, what I'll do is I'll get a different checkpoint so I'm used to coming through the transition. Oh my god. I seriously didn't jump for the coin. I guess I got 48 to 100, so. EON is extreme. I'm not playing EON right now, I'm playing Badland by Tamon, but that's just because it's late and I definitely don't have the time to spend another attempt on EON right now. Especially not with the ways I keep dying, just all tired deaths basically. So I need to come back with sleep. Alright, expected death. You just have to jump way later than you think you do. For these robot jumps in the beginning, they're weird. Oh, not down there. Idioto! Don't go down there. Oh my god. It's really annoying to accidentally hit that blue orb for a couple of reasons. One, you can't even see it, so it's blind there. But also, it's just, you have to hit the yellow so uncomfortably late to actually avoid the blue orb. Right. I'll set go at this level for like 50% or something. No, 55. I want to get past that one jump first before those happen. God damn it. That duel's hard, but I don't feel like it's that hard, is it? Yeah, because I want to get past that jump first before I say this goes. So the thing about that dual section is it's not really a dual, it's literally just a wave with extra background noise. Like, functionally, you can ignore the second half of it. It just does what it wants to do. And it just, I don't know. You flew club step to 74? Good job, now beat it. 74 is a reasonable depth too, I think. It's like in that mini ship right there. Or just after that mini ship with the one-eyed monsters. Oh, of course. Why are you requesting an ID? Why? You came into the stream, it didn't... On the stream, it does not say level request, right? Okay, fine. But then you come in and you see me playing a level, right? A demon level, trying to beat a demon level, and you're like, perfect, I'll request my ID. I'm half convinced that you came in, you've been going into random Geometry Dash streams and just requesting your level just to see if anyone will play it. But you don't actually care about watching any of the streams, you just want someone to play your level. Wanting someone to play your level isn't bad. But it's like, bro, you're really just gonna come in here and not respect like the fact that I'm trying to do this and not really, like, if you request your level, you gotta do it in a level request stream. There's places, like there's literal streams for level requests. If you want to see people play your level, you can go to someone who's doing a level request stream. I mean, it's not just done by mods, people will do it everywhere. Obviously, you know, because you're just putting your ID in chat. But coming to a random stream where there's no request and just that's your only message in the chat, I mean, you know. Hi Marco. I don't have enough time to go for more attempts on EON right now, so I'm going to try to beat Badland by Tamon instead. Which is what I'm trying to do right now. However, this level is hard. It's a hard demon. So we'll see. It's not like out of my skill range, and it's not out of the question that I would beat it this stream, but like also it's kind of tough. Oh, ouch. Wait, why? Bro, can I not die to that stupid jump at 50? Why is it so hard? Like, I don't understand what specifically about that jump is, like, so difficult. GG? Yeah. Woof! Hello. Hello. Oh. Oh my gosh. This comment is hilarious. What the fuck? Let's go. Easy win, by the way. Mine. I mean, should I beat the last level in whatever gauntlet's over here? Is it Portal Gauntlet? Oh, I think I remember this level. No, maybe I don't. Ouch. Alright, how do I get to that button up there? Am I gonna need to use practice mode to try and get this coin? Oh boy, definitely. Oh boy. Okay, that's how you get the first coin. I forget if there are 3 of them. Okay, apparently there are. Is there 3 coins? Where's the 3rd coin? Alright, well, you know. This level is so cool. I really like this level. Also, this is like the only level in the Portal Gauntlet that actually belongs in the Gauntlet, so you know. Also love for that. Yeah, most of the levels in the Portal Gauntlet have been way too small for gauntlets. Like, they've been too long, not necessarily too long, but like too slow, not really gameplay focused. What? How did that happen? Okay, I need to just hold more there, right? I'm kind of assuming the 3rd coin's like free, but that doesn't make much sense for a level where the first 2 coins are like this. Like, when the first 2 coins are like this, it means the creator values coins, right? Which means that the 3rd coin is likely actually somewhere and not just random. But, like, I have no idea, because I'm pretty sure the coins I found are 1st and 2nd. Just from, like, the literally, like, the placement of them and the flow of level. That's just what it feels like. Like, I don't see where there could be coins in between unless they're somewhere under the saws in the ship part or something. But I didn't see, like, a good spot for them to be in that ship part necessarily. And I didn't see them later in the level. Like, normally you'll see, like, indicators of the coin paths. Just because, like, there'll be little things, like pads or orbs or something, in a different spot in the level than it seems like you can get to. Oh my gosh. The first coin's really cool, the second coin is not so cool. And I'm not just saying that because I died a bunch of times the second while I haven't really died the first that much. It's just like the first one looks cool and has a cool way to get to it. And the second one is just like, yeah, it does have a cool way to get to it. But then it's just like, there. I don't know. And still no idea where the 3rd coin is, but definitely. The thing is, if I haven't seen the 3rd coin in this level, it's not one of those coins I can sight read, right? On the go, so. Just all the coins in this level have not been like coins that you can sight read, so I'm not really gonna worry about it because I don't see it anywhere. Oh, it's probably a different spot in the wave card. Like if you take a separate path.
Okay, we'll talk in the morning.
Yay, GG Portal Gauntlet. I don't know. There's so many gauntlets. Alright, I think that's the end of the stream today. Good night, guys.